infinite divinity exists in this world as well as in the pure light of the infinite. Though there are 7 lokas, 7 planes of existence, and according to the operative principles, according to Prakriti, the element that manifests all creation, sometimes known as Mother Nature, the universe is divided into different realms of existence. And in the different realms, time and space alter. They change. So in the realm of this world, the time and space, time, place, and witnessing consciousness are divided, appear to be divided. There appears to be a continuum from past to present to future. In other stratums of this cosmos, this continuum breaks down. And in the pure essence of being, there is no time, no space, no place, and no witnessing consciousness. For witnessing consciousness is all that is. That witnessing consciousness is Parama Purusha. It is the substance of everything that exists, the clay of this universe from which all existence is formed. So within this consciousness, this awareness of Parama Purusha, the entire creation unfolds, exists, and dissolves back into that supreme consciousness, into that infinite source from which it has come. There appears to be change, but beneath the change is the changeless. For Parama Purusha appears to be all the colors and forms of creation, appears to be born, to live for a time, and to pass from existence. But the reality is that one never changes. It is only a relative reality within the truth of existence that all of the change occurs. The Infinite One is changeless, timeless. He is in all places, all times, and in no time and no place. For in that Infinite One, there is no time, no space, no beginning, and no end. Pure being is, has always been, and always will be. Thus, is the true nature of God. In the play of creation, the universe unfolds, and that witnessing consciousness appears to be different, appears to interact, appears to change and mold in all the forms and colors, while never changing. Paradox is not paradox in the mind of the infinite. It is the natural way of being. You appear to be bound in time. You appear to be bound in form. You appear to be living and then to die. But the reality is you never change. You are the same infinite divine consciousness, the same immortal being. The movements of time and space, the creations and forms with which you identify are but the thoughts in the mind of the infinite. You call it material, you call it solid, but it is only one of the elemental forces. All of those forces are in the mind of the cosmos. They are forces in the mind of the Supreme. You are never born, and you never die. You always have been, and you always will be eternal, immortal being. There is no existence outside of this. But in the dream, in the thoughts, in the mind of the cosmos, form arises. It is for a time and dissolves. And in that identity with form, the infinite appears to be bound, appears to be birthed, appears to live in form, appears to die, while ever remaining the same, unchanged, immortal, infinite essence. The divine self always exists, unbound, ever free. Your true nature is unbound, ever free. The form, the thoughts in the mind, the identities of self are dreams, beliefs, we call them. They are beliefs your aware consciousness has adopted based on merger into form and sensory experience. So you say, I am such and such person. I have this quality. I have that quality. I am not like this. I am not an elephant. I am a human being. All right. But the beauty is the human mind can go deeper than this, can find the source of being and live in eternal, immortal self. So though human beings are engaged in great suffering, though pain and anguish and loss impact human life, and death comes to all, in truth, you are deathless, and you only experience death should you identify with the idea. Then the idea becomes the reality, and you consciousness, your awareness experiences the reality. But should the idea not engage you, you remain ever in your own nature, alive in the body, without the body. You remain ever in your own nature. The body returns to the dust of the earth from which it has come. But the aware consciousness, the knower that is you, continues to live. For your life is existence itself. Aware being, you can experience the death of the body. You can experience the great sleep. You can experience the heaven realms and the hell realms. Or you can live in your own nature by identifying with the one eternal essence of being. The practice of meditation brings you community and many benefits in terms of your outside world. But internally, it brings you a deeper benefit. And that benefit is to be able to bring your awareness out of the external world and into self-recognition, to begin to break down the ideas, the beliefs that have bound your consciousness, that have made you dream the dream of attachment, the dream of being born, living, and dying. As long as you identify yourself as the small self who lives in the body, has the thoughts in the mind, you live in the realm of life and death. You live in the realm of change. And change means that everything that you are attached to will alter, will change. The body will change. The mind will change. The beings that you love will change. The world around you will change. Change is a certainty of the created world. But beneath the change, beneath the restless waves, lies the deep sea of eternal being, lies your real nature. unbound by time, unbound by space or person, undefined by idea and belief. Being exists in all of these realms, in the creation and in the eternal stillness of the unmanifest. You are ever the same. So no matter what happens in the world around you, cling to eternal being, cling to Parama Purusha, to your Guru, and even in the most dire of circumstances, you will be fine. Bodies come and go. Thoughts, experiences of the world come and go. But the one eternal, infinite self of yourself remains ever constant, one with all that is. All abides within the infinite, both the light and the darkness. All abides within the one. What beliefs do you ascribe to that limit your consciousness? Belief is the dream. You put your energy into creating what is your belief, and then you say it is true. If you believe you are the body and the senses, that becomes your truth. If you believe you die, that becomes your reality. But if you step back into your own natural state of being, you are never born and you never die. You are eternally the same. The closest experience of human life, of human ideas, is love. Love is the closest understanding of the nature of self. It is a bliss, a happiness, a love, infinite, untold, yet ever self-resplendent. A peace beyond knowing, an experience, a beingness that has no capacity to be defined or confined to language or thought. It is beyond language, beyond thought. Your essential nature, the consciousness, the aware beingness, the infinite love, which is the self of yourself, cannot be defined by any idea in the mind. It is beyond all ideas, all beliefs. It can only be known in being. And when you know it, Then you try to put words to it. Those words are beliefs, ideas of that which is beyond ideas, beyond any confines of any form. It is your own essential nature, the God within, the interior castle. The world around you may howl and crack and crumble, but eternal being remains unchanged. Never fear outer circumstances, even in the most difficult of situations. Eternal being holds you, draws you in, holds you like the babe in the arms of the mother, holds you, brings you home. And sometimes it is the very outer circumstances when they become most difficult that one really comes to you. So though people may suffer, if their love of the infinite, if their hearts are true, they go within and they find the real peace, the interior castle, where the truth abides. So never fear external circumstances. They rise and fall. They change with the changing of the dream of eternal being within the whole. You are in every form. Every form lies within you. And you are bound by no form. You are bound neither by pain nor by pleasure. You are bound neither by being lost or by seeking. You are eternally free. It is your natural state of being. The road inward to your natural state, the road to opening to the lotus flower of the heart, so that all of creation is encompassed within you. And you are in all creation. And you are bound by nothing. The root lies through the heart and the opening of the lotus of the heart. In the Sahasrara chakra, that nectar abides. The lotus flower opens and the infinite drops awareness into the heart of the universe, into Hridaya. And in Hridaya, in the heart of the universe, lies the deep truth, being, the love which cannot die, the peace which is eternal, that which can be defined by no words, that is, always has been, and will be your eternal nature. This is your shelter in the storm. Your home from which you have come. Your resting place. Know it, trust it, see it manifest in your Guru. See it manifest in your own soul, melt into it. Take the shelter of the infinite. All right? The greatest service you can do to living beings is to take this shelter and to bring this light into the world. All right? Namaskar.